Good afternoon, student. In this lecture, we are going to study next type of polymer, phenol formaldehyde and related polymer. First one is bakelite. For bakelite, it is polymer, thermosetting polymer. Monomers are phenol and formaldehyde. Phenol and formaldehyde. It is thermosetting polymer obtained from reaction of phenol and formaldehyde in presence of acid or base catalyst to form thermosetting molding powder in second stage called as Noholac polymer. What is the reaction of this polymer? Step first, this polymer is formed in 3 steps. In step first, phenol and formaldehyde react in presence of acid or a base catalyst. Acid or base act as a catalyst to form product. There are formation of 3 products. One is ortho product, second is orthopara benzyl alcohol, and in third product is in step second, n number of this ortho product polymerize to form molding powder that is called as Noholac. In step second, n number of OH to form in presence of water to form Noholac. It is also one of the polymer. This is Noholac. In second step, it is also one of the polymer. In third step, this Noholac polymer again undergoes polymerization to form bakelite. Structure of bakelite. This is the structure of bakelite. What are the properties of bakelite? Bakelite, in third stage, there is a formation of higher cross-linking to form rigid polymer, which are used in making plastic materials, which are used in telephone instrument, then kitchenware and electric insulation wire. These are the uses of bakelite. Then second polymer, next polymer is melamine formaldehyde. It is also phenol formaldehyde type of polymer. Second is melamine formaldehyde polymer. Monomers are melamine and formaldehyde. This is the structure of melamine. N number of melamine plus N number of formaldehyde. It undergoes polymerization to form melamine formaldehyde polymer. First of all, condensation product is formed. NHCH2OH. NHCH2OH. Here also NHCH2OH, which by condensation reaction, that is removal of water molecule, to form melamine formaldehyde polymer. NHCH2 N times this is melamine formaldehyde polymer. It is also thermosetting polymer. It is resistant to chemicals, resistant to heat and resistant to moisture. Therefore, this polymer is used in making plastic kitchenware, then tabletops like Plastica, Formica, such type of household materials can be prepared by using melamine formaldehyde polymer. These are the two types of phenol formaldehyde polymers. First one is bakelite and second is melamine formaldehyde polymer. Then third one is neoprene. Neoprene. Third polymer, neoprene. It is synthetic rubber. It is formed by condensation polymerization of chloroprene. Monomer is chloroprene. Monomer is chloroprene. Its IUPAC name is 2-chloro-1,3-butadiene. 2-chloro-1,3-butadiene. Polymerization, N number of 2-chloro-1,3-butadiene. Parent alkane is butene. Therefore, there are 4 carbon atoms. At 1 and 3 position, double bond, that is alkene, and at 2 position, chlorine, and remaining are hydrogen. This is the structure of 2-chloro-1,3-butadiene. 1,3-butadiene. It is obtained by addition polymerization by using free radical mechanism to form in the presence of peroxide. What is the role of peroxide? Peroxide is used as a chain initiator for formation of free radical to form this is neoprene. It is also called as synthetic rubber. What are the properties of neoprene? It is resistant to petroleum, vegetable oils, therefore it is also resistant to heat, therefore it is used in making pipe for transformation of gasoline, petroleum, insulator cable, for jacket belt, for power transformation. Then next polymer is viscous rayon. Viscous rayon. It is, first of all, it is semi-synthetic polymer. What is meant by semi-synthetic polymer? We are already studied what is meant by semi-synthetic polymer. Polymer which are obtained from natural polymer are called as semi-synthetic polymer. This viscous rayon is semi-synthetic polymer which is obtained from cellulose, because cellulose is present in plant wood, that is a natural polymer. Cellulose is natural polymer, therefore this polymer is called as semi-synthetic polymer. Semi-synthetic polymer are also called as regenerated fibers. Cellulose in the form of wood pulp is transformed into viscous rayon. Cellulose is a linear polymer of glucose unit having molecular formula C6H10O5. Cellulose C6H10O5 N times. Cellulose contain glucose units. Cellulose is a linear polymer which it consists of glucose unit having molecular formula C6H10O5. Cellulose in the form of, it can be represented by modified representation of cellulose is, this is cellulose which is it consists of glucose unit that contain OH group, therefore CELL, it stands for cellulose, and OH stands for, it consists of glucose unit. Then how this cellulose undergo polymerization to form viscous rayon? Cellulose in the form of wood pulp. Cellulose in the form of wood pulp is react with NaOH. First step, it is cellulose in the form of wood pulp. It react with NaOH, sodium hydroxide, to form alkali cellulose by removal of water molecule. This is alkali cellulose. This alkali cellulose in second step react with carbon disulfide to form cellulose xanthate. In second step, this alkali cellulose react with carbon disulfide CS2 to form cellulose xanthate. In this case, this oxide ion, cellulose oxide, attack on carbon to form first of all this sulfide ion minus and Na plus. Which on hydrolysis? H2O, it can be converted into cellulose xanthate. Then this is viscous rayon. Why these polymers are called as regenerated fiber? Because on reaction with water, this viscous rayon can be regenerated into again cellulose. On treatment with water, it can form again cellulose plus carbon disulfide. It is regenerated fiber filament. In this way, viscous rayon can be formed. Then last polymer is PHBV. This polymer is biodegradable polymer. One of the classification of polymer on the basis of biodegradability. There are two types of polymer. First is biodegradable polymer and non-biodegradable polymer. First of all, what is meant by biodegradable polymer? Polymer which can be degraded by microbes in the environment, called as biodegradable polymer. This biodegradable polymer does not cause pollution in the environment. Therefore, these polymers are very important. PHBV. What is meant by PHBV? It is poly beta hydroxy butyrate. Poly beta hydroxy butyrate co poly beta hydroxy valerate. Beta hydroxy valerate. It is biodegradable polymer. It is formed by condensation polymerization of 2-carboxylic acid. First carboxylic monomers are 2-carboxylic acid. First monomer is 3-hydroxy-butanoic acid and second monomer is 3-hydroxy-pentanoic acid. These are the two monomers which are commonly called as beta-hydroxy-butyric acid and beta-hydroxy-valeric acid. Monomers are beta-hydroxy-butyric acid and second monomer is beta-hydroxy-valeric acid. These are the common names of monomer. IUPAC names of this monomer are 3-hydroxy-butanoic acid and 3-hydroxy-pentanoic acid. First of all, butanoic acid. It consists of carboxylic acid group. Its parent alkane is butane. Therefore, there are 4 carbon atoms. It consists of COOH functional group because it is carboxylic acid, beta hydroxybutyric acid or 3-hydroxybutanoic acid. This is first carbon atom, second carbon atom, third carbon atom. At third carbon atom there is OH hydroxy group, that is alcoholic functional group. Therefore, it is 3-hydroxybutanoic acid. Then remaining is hydrogen CH2. This is the structure of beta hydroxybutyric acid. Why it is called as beta hydroxy? Carbon at the adjacent position to the this carbonyl group of carboxylic acid, it is alpha carbon, and third carbon atom is beta carbon. At beta position there is a hydroxyl group, therefore it is called as beta hydroxybutyric acid, or its IUPAC name is 3-hydroxybutanoic acid. I can only rearrange this structure. At 3 position there is OH and CH3. This is 3-hydroxybutanoic acid. Second monomer is beta hydroxyvaleric acid. Its IUPAC name is 3-hydroxypentanoic acid. Pentanoic acid means there are 5 carbon atoms. Acid means it consists of COOH functional group. At beta position there is the again OH group, alpha carbon, beta carbon, OH group, and remaining are hydrogen. This is the structure of beta hydroxyvaleric acid. At beta position there is OH group. Its IUPAC name is 3-hydroxy, 1, 2, 3. At 3 position OH group, therefore 3-hydroxypentanoic acid. This structure we can rearrange in the OH, CH2, CH3. It undergoes condensation polymerization by removal of water molecule. Condensation polymerization by removal of n number of water molecule, because these monomers are n times. Then polymer is n times. This is the PHBV, poly beta hydroxybutyrate co-poly beta hydroxyvalerate. It consists of C double bond O linkage, that is ester linkage. Therefore, this polymer is also called as polyester polymer because it contains ester linkage. Then next polymer is nylon 2, nylon 6. It is also biodegradable polymer. It can be formed by 2 amino acid. Monomers are 2 amino acid. First one is glycine and second one is epsilon aminocaproic acid. Second example of biodegradable polymer, nylon 2, nylon 6. Its monomer are 2 amino acid. Monomers, first is glycine and second is epsilon aminocaproic acid. These two polymers are very important because these polymers are biodegradable polymer which can be degraded by microbes in the environment. This is all about polymer chemistry. Then in next lecture we are going to see next topic.